Air Compassion for Veterans is a group that will transport veterans who are either to or from hospitals or sometimes family members. They called us right before Thanksgiving and just asked if we, as Products for Good, might be able to help support one particular initiative they were working on. It was a gentleman named Tim who had basically lost himself from the waist down. It was and wasn't really sure how long he was going to make it. And his wish was to get home for Christmas. And this was middle of November. So we basically went on the air and said, hey, all donations for any purchases that happen between now and Christmas are going to go to fly Tim home. And it was a very unusual circumstance because he needed his own plane because he had to have medical care with him, couldn't sit up, you know, he had to be laid down. His dad needed to travel with him. Went on the radio on the big show with John Boy and Billy and told the story and basically said, you know, we're going to do everything we can. We'll give all the donations that way, but it's $50,000 we're trying to get raised here in a very short period of time. And that's a big number for anyone, and that's why they were asking for help. And so I told the whole story on the radio, and I left there, and I remember very specifically I went to get some stuff at Sam's after the radio show. And my phone rings 20 minutes after it airs. And the guy on the other end says, hey, I'm with one of the air transport companies. We do medical helicopters and planes and whatever. And I heard your story, and I think I can help. And he said, I think we can do this flight for about $17,000. You know, so we can, you know, he said, I got everyone willing to volunteer already, and we just need to pay for the plane and the fuel and whatever, and it's about $17,000. I said, wow, you know, one phone call, we saved $33,000 on this project, and likely we'll be able to come up with the difference and make that happen. He said, but I do have to run this by my boss. I'm the scheduler, but it's not my company. He said, so I really have to, you know, so don't say anything to anybody yet. I just wanted to make sure, you know, that we could help and figure out if we could do it or whatever. He gets on the phone, he says, I spoke to my boss and he said we couldn't do it. And I said, that's really a shame. He said we weren't allowed to charge anything for free. And this was before Thanksgiving. He said, if they can get him ready, we have a plane there now and we'll fly him home for Thanksgiving and for Christmas. So with that, they couldn't get him ready fast enough for the Thanksgiving trip, and FedEx got involved and also helped with the Christmas trip. So we were able to get him 100% covered as a result of that one broadcast. So very cool. Thank you so much for taking the time to view our video. We hope now you'll look around our website and find the perfect gift for the military member, police officer, or firefighter in your life. My name is Lane Ostro, and thank you very much on behalf of Products for Good and the Honor One campaign.